Well, hello friends, this is Dan once again. Welcome back to DanOfAllTrades, vlog number 2. So I'm doing a little bit of a follow-up on the first little, I can say episode, but I don't really call these episodes. The first video I did where I was talking about the phone case and the wrist strap and that kind of thing. An update, they actually do exist. They make them. I found them on Amazon, some random seller had them. At the moment, I'm actually en route to the Verizon store to see if I can actually find one in a location and not have to order it online and have it shipped. For me, it'd just be easier, kind of more immediate. I guess, I don't know. Well, no, I don't know, because Amazon does pretty well shipping things, but either way, I'd rather just go into a store and just buy it, you know, and not have to worry about shipping. So that is the first stop. Second stop, I need to get my car charged. So if you don't know, which I don't think I brought it up yet, so you wouldn't know, I drive a 2017 Chevy Volt. It's the Danmobile 4. I'll talk about Danmobile 3 here probably later on, but it's basically, you know, electric hybrid. It's got like an electric generator motor. They say it's not really a hybrid, but it basically is. It's easier to explain, say, yeah, it's a hybrid, than to go on to the technicalities of it all and confuse people because they don't always understand what it's new technology. You know, I have trouble explaining it to people, like even today, where they're like, how does this car work? You'll notice some stuff in the back here. That's my day job. I'm basically a sales rep for Quaker and Gatorade. It's a great job. Stresses me out a lot, but I'm still kind of learning a lot, and it's it's hard to get into. Like, it's really kind of not dangerous, but like, I don't feel very confident in it just yet, so we're just kind of playing things by ear. Anyway, we're getting close to the Verizon store, so I'm probably going to cut it off here momentarily, and I'll be back in touch with you guys here in just a second, as soon as I get out of this intersection and not kill myself. Hello, cars. Do not run me over. I would appreciate it very much. Well, team, it looks like we've struck out. Verizon store does not carry what I am searching for, which isn't really that surprising. It sounds like it's not really a regular item that any cell phone store would carry. It's not technically a phone case, it's basically what they told me. So, we got a light up ahead that is not functioning. This will be a fun experience, I am sure. I tell you what, guys, driving in Southern California, it is... You know, I was saying my job isn't dangerous. It is dangerous. I basically drive between a lot of different grocery stores, and I'm on the road a lot. And that's essentially what happened to Danmobile 3. Danmobile 3 was involved in an accident. Oh, this is going to be a fun intersection. Oh, gosh. Why is this on? This is going to be a great time, guys. Driving in Southern California, it's the worst. It's also been raining a lot. I don't know what's up with that. El Nino or something came late. But I tell you what, driving in the rain in Southern California is probably the worst, because none of your streets are marked. Like, there's no paint anywhere, there's no reflectors, so this is not a good example of it, but I'm just going to follow this guy and do what he does. Okay, guys, seriously. Can we cross? Are you going to let us cross? No, you're not. Do we not know how to... Frickin' hell, dude. I'm giving you exactly the reason why. I see you back there, don't worry. Oh, so now the lights are working. Fantastic. Jeez. You see that flashing green light right there? That means the car is charging. Charging has begun here at this EV charging place, and I love it here. We're looking at a 6:30 end time for charging, so that's about, what time is it right now? It's like 1:15, I think, so roughly like 5.5 hours, more like 5 hours. Sometimes it finishes quicker, it's kind of weird. Now, I know for a fact that some electric cars can actually charge over 30 minutes, but they have to be a certain kind of car with a certain kind of plug. The Volt has neither of those. It's a level 2 like gigawatt something. What the hell's a gigawatt? Gigawatts! Is it gigawatts or gigawatts? I don't know. But did you know that the DeLoreans are coming back? Like, they're actually going to start making new ones, but they're going to be the old car, but they're going to be new DeLoreans. Isn't that weird? I think that's really weird. But yeah, I'm getting off topic. There's electrical stations that you can plug into, like, all around the place. It mostly depends on where you're living. Something I should also mention, it really depends on where you're living. Like, I live in Southern California, like, right around Los Angeles, so these things are all over the place. But they're usually in, like, government buildings or parking lots and stuff, and sometimes they're gated. They're mostly there for employees, and sometimes they're for like, shoppers and stuff. The one I have right here that I'm using, you actually have to pay to use, but it only costs you $10 to actually, like, top off your engine. Like, it goes by hourly, like how long you're plugged in. I think if you're only there for maybe like an hour or two, it's only going to charge you like $1. So I mean, it's not very expensive, you know, to charge up. It just takes a long time. So you kind of have to plan around that if you don't have a place to plug in, and that may be the thing that maybe makes you or breaks you for this kind of car. But like I said, with the Volt, it's optional. You don't need to actually plug in if you don't want to. But I want to. I mean, I want to. You get a 55-mile range on an electric battery for $10. I mean, you can't get that on gas. You know, gas alone, that's expensive stuff right there. So yeah, car talk with a nerd. What is this? What is even going on? So I'm gonna go into this mall over here, this Westfield Mall, and I'm gonna attempt to try to find a phone case with a battery on it. Battery? Wristband. Wristband! Yes! See what we can find. Stop rambling and get some things done today. The number of flashes are getting more frequent, which means we're almost done charging. And that's good because it's been about 4 or 5 hours already. So as you can probably tell, nighttime is quickly falling upon us. The sun is already set. And if you haven't noticed, my camera phone does not do well in darkness. It's probably something I have to deal with here in the future. Can't really do anything about it, unfortunately. I can't really just replace the unit. It doesn't work like that. I don't really have the money to buy a new camera that does well in the dark. So when we go to Disneyland, and we'll talk about it here in a minute, it's probably going to be something I have to deal with. I don't even think my other camera does well in the dark. So either way, I'm not really losing anything. That being said, I was actually going to go to the park today, and I was talking about that in my last video. Come to find out, actually, that I'm blacked out for the weekend. I guess it's because it's Valentine's Day weekend. I don't know. But the fortunate thing is President's Day, which is Monday, is a holiday for me, so I don't have to work. So going in on the weekday is kind of a rare treat for me. A rare treat for me. So I'm expecting there to be less crowds. I'm going to go there Monday. I don't know for how long, but I'll definitely be there Monday. I mean, I didn't get the annual pass where you drop your life savings on. I got the one in between. So I can actually go in on weekdays, or not weekdays, weekends sometimes. And not all of them, but, you know, it won't be an everyday thing. And that thing I'm going to start, this Disney Day thing, it's kind of going to exist on its own little, like, schedule thing. Like, it's not going to be tied into the vlogs. It's going to be its own separate thing. I think I've rambled on enough about everything I wanted to say. As soon as I'm done charging here, I'm going to head for home. I'd say one of the coolest things about being a Volt owner is being able to, you're kind of like part of a brotherhood of like EV cars. I was just talking to a guy out there by the charging station. He had like a BMW Rex, I think. I don't really know the Rex that well, but we were having this conversation about EV range and like all this cool stuff, and like, I'm not a car guy, I'm really not, but having the option to like hobnob, and it's kind of like, it just seems so weird to me, like, it's like, if you get a bunch of people like Mustang owners, if you get them all together in a room and start talking about Mustangs, it's kind of what it feels like. It's like you're part of this weird brotherhood of electric car owners, and you can just have this weird little conversation about your own little world and such. And I don't know, I think it's cool. I think it's very cool. That's one of the perks about having a Volt, I think. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to hit the road. Obviously, I've already hit the road by now. You can probably tell by the way your screen is shaking. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. We'll probably be doing a Disneyland run Monday, as I've already stated. So stay tuned for that. And I will catch you guys later. So take it easy and goodbye once again.